Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Root Yoga Therapy. I'm your certified yoga therapist, Jasmine Leventhal, and today's practice is going to be a 10-minute morning stretch routine. It is something that I love to do every morning when I wake up. I don't have a lot of time. I have 2 kids, and it's chaotic in the morning trying to get everybody ready to go and off to school. But these are my favorite stretches that I just can't miss. So hop into something comfy and join me on your mat. Welcome back. So let's go ahead. We're gonna, just for the sake of time, we're gonna skip, doing guided breath together, and we're also gonna skip the meditation. Again, this is just a short 10-minute practice to just invigorate your body and kind of set yourself up for a more balanced day. So we're gonna get started. Go ahead and get started on your back. I honestly don't know why there's a bunch of sand on my mat. But go ahead and get started on your back. Knees bent, feet planted. Just taking a full breath. Reach your arms up and back behind you. Interlace the fingers, flip the palm. Get a nice big stretch here. And then when you're ready, stretch your left leg forward. Right knee's gonna hug in. You're gonna interlace over that right knee. And then just some hip circles here. I like to place my hand on my left hip just to remind myself to anchor down through that side. And switch. And this just helps get things moving in the hips, helps release any stiffness. Bring the hands behind your right leg. As you inhale, you're going to stretch your leg upward. Exhale, bend the knee. If you have sciatic nerve pain, this is like the best exercise to do. It really helps glide through the sciatic nerve. If you have lower back tension or back pain, it's just a great way to bring some mobility into the backs of the legs and kind of get things going to help reduce pain throughout the day. Last one here. And switch, extending your right leg long, bringing your hands over the left knee, anchoring down through the right hip, finding those hip circles here. And other directions. You can always expand on these, do more or less, just depending on how much time you have. As you inhale, extending your left leg skyward. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen and bend. And last one, inhale, lengthen and bend. Good, hugging both knees back into the chest. Do some hip circles here. Circling the legs. Good, give them a nice squeeze. Some rock side to side. I like this, it kind of helps massage my back and my spine. Some forward and backwards. Maybe getting some momentum. And coming all the way to a seat, flipping on over. And coming into hands and knees position. Okay, coming into a hands and knees position. You're going to take an inhale, drop the belly, lift the chest. I do this all the time in all my practices. It's just so great for spinal mobility, this cat-cow. Rounding on your exhale. Inhale, finding that cow pose. Exhaling into cat. And last one, inhale. And exhale. Good, planting the hands, curl the toes, downward facing dog. Nice big stretch here. Maybe bending the knees, seeing if you can extend the hips way up and back. Keeping yourself engaged, bringing some active use of muscle into the body, some strength into the body. And then slowly working the legs towards straight. As you inhale, right leg reaches back. Open the hip, bend the knee. See if you can have let the left heel kind of fall down towards the mat. And squaring off the hip, lower down. Inhale, right leg or left leg up, open the left hip, bend the left knee. And square off the hip, lower it down. Inhaling, glide forward. I like to do a high plank position here, drawing the navel in. And lets me start feeling strong, invigorated. And then when you're ready, you can either lower the knees down or slowly lower your body down from that high plank position. Untuck the toes, back bending, cobra pose, taking a big breath in. Exhale, release. 2 more, inhale. Exhale. And last one, big breath in. And out. Good, slowly shift into downward facing dog. As you inhale, right leg's gonna go up to the sky. Exhale, bring the knee towards the chest, step the foot forward. And just pausing here, drop the back knee down, sinking your hips forward into that low lunge position. And this is such a great stretch for the hip flexor. If you're somebody who sits in an office for most of the day, or you sit driving in your car, this is just so good to do. Tuck your back toes, straighten your back leg, step your right leg back, find that downward dog again, and then left leg's gonna reach up and back. Bring it through and lower down. Again, finding that stretch in your hip flexor, leaning into those hips. Staying even with your breath. Good, and tuck your back toes, lift your back knee, step it back. Find that downward dog once again. And then slowly release the knees down. Shifting into a seated position, stretching the legs forward, taking a big inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold in. Now again, just no judging yourself in the morning because you're obviously just waking up and just getting movement in. So don't push yourself too far. Just allow some really nice, feel-good moments to happen to help ground you, to help awaken you. And just setting you up for, like I said, a more balanced day. And slowly coming into a seat and then shift back forward. I like to do a little bit of core work to help kind of wake up my core, and it just helps me maintain some good posture throughout the day. So you can take your legs on a 90-degree angle and be here in this boat pose variation, or you can start to work the legs straight. Good, if the knees aren't bent, slowly bend them. And then slowly lower the feet down. Grab the backs of the thighs, lowering down, setting up for a bridge pose. Taking a full inhale, lifting the hips off the mat. Again, feeling like there's, you know, like a little string lifting from the center of the heart. Pressing the backs of the shoulder down, pressing through the legs and feet. All these back bends are super energizing, so really great if you had like a long night or didn't sleep well, just to bring in some natural energy into the body. And slowly lower down. Take a pause. I usually like to go for 3 of these, and each one a little bit different. So coming into our next bridge. For the second one, if you have the space in the shoulders, you can interlace the hands, press down through the hands and backs of the arms to help give you a little more lift through the chest. And really working the heels of the feet, so the toes should be nice and soft. And then slowly come on down. Take a breath here. Last bridge, I'm going to take my hands up and over. So inhale, lifting, feeling the legs and feet work, arms going up and over. Really nice, guys. And slowly come on down. Good, taking a breath, hug the knees into the chest. Give them a nice squeeze, lift your upper back off the mat, forehead to knees, coming into a little bowl. And then soften the feet down. Take your feet as wide as your mat, drop the knees over to the left. And through center, and then over to the right. And through center. Good. Soles of the feet together, knees out wide, finding a little stretch here through the inner groin, outer hips. Sometimes I like to do like a little self-massage where I like roll the thighs backwards, so like going from the inner thigh rolling back to the outer, and that actually like enhances the stretch too. Just stuff that feels good. And then using your hands, bringing the knees back to center, scooping them in one more time. Happy baby pose, grabbing the outer ankles or feet, even shins. You can rock side to side in your happy baby if that feels like something that would be welcoming in your body. And keeping the lower back neutral on the mat, tailbone gliding forward so you're not rolling up, keeping a nice long spine, slowly releasing the feet. And then one more full body stretch, legs extend forward, arms reach back, maybe interlacing the fingers. And releasing down, rolling onto one side and coming up. And you should feel like your body's open, maybe you feel more grounded, maybe you feel more centered. I hope you enjoyed my morning routine, and I look forward to practicing with you next time. If you like my videos, you want me to keep producing more, because I want to keep producing more, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. It really does help and support me, and I want to be able to continue to support you. Thanks for practicing with me. Namaste.